Hi, my name's Faith Moeller. I am the PFLAG chapter president in Riverview, Florida. I am also one of the co-founders and the proud mom of 4 children. 2 of them are LGBTQ. When my child first came out, at first I was relieved that they were brave enough to tell me. She was a great student, and all of a sudden she wasn't a great student and she was acting out in class. And it gave me an answer as to why her behavior had changed so much. Our life was spent at church. Most of our life, 3 days a week, I would say that we were there. I was on staff at the church at the time. She was the worship leader, even at 13 years old, for the youth group, and a lot of times on an adult platform. It caused a lot of fear, and I knew that this was not going to be the safe place for her to be on this journey of figuring out who she is. What prompted me to want to start my own chapter here in PFLAG Riverview is because there weren't any resources, there weren't any safe places in our area. We had our first meeting at the very beginning of March 2020, and we had about 25 people there. There was a couple that we all fell in love with, Mari and Drew.
I originally came to PFLAG Tampa in 2015 when my husband came out as a trans man. We actually found PFLAG to try and be like a bridge between us and his family, who was not supportive at all. So as soon as I saw that Faith was bringing PFLAG to Riverview, I immediately was all about any way I could try and be involved. We went to the very first meeting and we got to actually meet Faith and a couple of the other members in person. It was magnetic almost.
It was the next weekend, the whole world shut down. We all were told that we all had to stay in our homes. The day that we were supposed to have our first Zoom meeting that evening, I got a call at 7:30 in the morning from a very distraught Mari. She had just had a knock on her door from the police telling her that her husband Drew had taken his own life.
Faith jumped and was a part of everything that had to do with everything from the time that I called her and told her that my husband had passed away, whether it was support in somebody to talk to, whether it was trying to keep me on track. Somebody in PFLAG has had a hand in trying to make me feel like I was not alone or isolated or doing any of this by myself. The unwavering support from that day has been incredible.
From that day, mental health became a huge issue. So we knew that getting together as often as we could was the answer. I am as surprised as anybody else that we grew so quickly. The fact that PFLAG National saw the need and immediately figured out how can they give us the resources. They also promoted PFLAG Connects, and I think it's just the best word to describe what we do is we offer an opportunity and a platform for us to connect in a safe place. My favorite thing to tell people is never be ashamed of who you are. Never be ashamed of who you love. Be all of who you were created to be. And if you don't have those kind of people in your life, get a new tribe. The world will catch up. And until then, PFLAG is here for you.
PFLAG means family.
Friendship.
Community.
Respect.
PFLAG is love.